Hey guys, what's up? This is Fernanda and this is my YouTube channel. Actually, not this is Fernanda, I'm Fernanda and this is my YouTube channel. So I wasn't really sure what to do for my first video. It's not really my first video, but you know, the other videos are from a long time ago and they're not cute at all. So I decided that it would be a good idea to make it about my tattoos. Because my tattoos are really personal, they have a lot of meaning to me, but also they're just part of me. So I guess that would be the best way to get you guys to get to know me. Okay, so if you want to know all about my tattoos, please just go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so we're gonna start off obviously with my first tattoo. So my first tattoo I got in North Carolina and I got with my ex-husband. I know, I'm 22 and I have something on my body forever that is with someone that I don't have in my life anymore. So if you're gonna get your very first tattoo, I suggest that you don't get matching tattoos with your husband or boyfriend or because sometimes it's not the best idea, okay? It might seem like a good idea then, but hey, I made the good decision to not get our names tattooed because that would have been pretty bad. So my tattoo is a compass and it says distance means so little since you mean so much. And that tattoo we got because he's in the military, and whenever he was to be deployed or go away for training or whatever, we just wanted to make it a point that our love was stronger it was our love was too strong and distance couldn't break it apart, pretty much is what that is. I actually have not gotten it covered up and I don't know if I'm going to, quite frankly, because I do have family in Mexico and I do love them, and so there's a distance and they do mean more to me than the distance. And also I don't want to get a super dark tattoo. Most of my tattoos are mostly outlined, so I don't want to. Can you stop licking your I'm trying to record a video and they can hear it. Thank you. Most of my tattoos are actually outlined and I don't want to cover it up, because if I do cover it up then it'll just make the tattoo darker, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. But that was my first tattoo. I don't know the artist that did it and I don't know the shop. It was so long ago. I got that one in 2016. It was right after we got married. So there's that one. That one was about $160, but I didn't pay for that one. He did, thankfully. And that tattoo was, on the pain scale, was like a 5. So my second tattoo, I got a rose tattooed on the back of my neck, and that tattoo I got because I was actually gonna get a gladiolus flower tattooed, because gladioluses are the flower that represents strength. I've actually gone through quite a bit. This is not the video for those stories, but I'm a cancer survivor and I had a really huge ovarian cyst. So I'll tell you guys those stories if you're interested. So I wanted to get the gladiolus flower for the meaning of strength, but it was actually on a Friday the 13th. I think it was October of 2017. And I got a rose instead because they're doing flash tattoos for $13 plus the tip, so technically $20. Okay, I'm sorry, I hope that angle didn't change too much. My doggy knocked my phone over. Sorry. For the rose, they said that I could get something that was within their flash sheet tattoos, and they had roses, but I didn't like any of the roses they had. So I went on our good old friend Mr. Google search and I looked up flower tattoos like any other basic bitch would. It's fine. I totally copied it off of the internet, so now I have someone else's rose. I'm sorry. I got a rose because I ended up deciding, okay, I can't get a gladiolus flower, but what is something else that's really personal for me? Because after getting my tattoo with my ex-husband, I wanted something for myself. So I decided, you know, like, what is something that means a lot to me? And actually, I've gone through so much through the years. In middle school, I was bullied because of my ovarian cyst. No one knew, obviously, that I had an ovarian cyst, but it was huge. It was 16 pounds. So, and it was in my stomach. I didn't look pregnant, but I looked really wide. So I always got made fun of for a lot of different things. And I've always had really bad self-esteem issues. And roses are supposed to be like the most beautiful flowers. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna get a rose to remind myself that I'm a beautiful flower. Not a beautiful flower, but that I'm beautiful. So I do have that, but I didn't get it in the best spot because it is on the back of my neck, so I don't see it like ever. So, you know, that wasn't that smart, but it's okay because I incorporated it into one of my other tattoos, which you guys will see. And for that tattoo, I would say that the pain was about a 6 out of 10, but it was really, really quick. So it wasn't awful because I just sat there for like not even 5 minutes and he was already done. So as I said, it was $13 plus the $7 tip. So it was $20 for my rose tattoo. And I got that tattoo at a tattoo shop called Hidden Tattoo. And my artist, I don't believe that he works there anymore, but if he does and I can find him, or if he doesn't but I can find him, I'll go ahead and put his username down below in the description box. So for my third tattoo that I got, I actually got a deer. It was mostly because I thought it was like cool. I went to my Pinterest app and I started searching for like cool tattoos, and a whole bunch of these deer ones came up because I guess they were like the thing at that time, and I really, really liked them. But I decided I was gonna get an outlined one, and that's where my third tattoo comes in. But the thing is that with that one, I decided, okay, how can I make this relatable towards me? I didn't want to get something that was just like random as fuck. So I made up a great excuse. I looked up assigned animals for each month, and it turns out that deers are the assigned animal for December, and I was born in December, so that worked out great. It's not like an astrological sign thing or anything like that. It's just for like April, there's like rabbits, which would make sense because of Easter. I don't know the rest of them though, but that was my third tattoo. The pain scale on that one was like a 2. It didn't hurt like really at all. So if you're going with your first tattoo, I know this is not the greatest place to get your first tattoo because it's like right smack dab like on your wrist. So if you want something more hidden, that's not the best place. But if you don't care if it's hidden, but you want something that's not too painful, this area did not hurt at all. I don't know anything closer to your actual wrist, but this area didn't hurt very much. This tattoo was $40. It was still Friday the 13th, but they do, the smaller tattoos are $13 plus $7 tip, and the bigger ones are $31 with a $9 tip. That tattoo I got also at the same place, the Hidden Tattoo shop, and that tattoo was by a guy whose username is Tatamup, which I'll put down below. Moving on to my fourth tattoo, I got a mandala tattoo, and mandala tattoos, let's see if I can remember. They're a symbol in a person's dream, and they symbolize search for completeness and self something. And also in the Hindu and Buddhist cultures, mandalas represent a geometric representation of the universe. And I incorporated that into myself for me being a dreamer and trying to find completeness. I've always had problems with feeling lost, feeling depressed, feeling out of place. Even though I did mostly get the tattoo because I thought it was beautiful, I ended up loving the meaning. I didn't search the meaning until like after. So yeah, I'm lying about getting it because of that. I got it because it was pretty. But turns out that the meaning is really cool. So it was a win-win. That is Hello Puppy Dog. His name is Dynamite, by the way. Dynamite the Doberman. Hi, Poppy. Can I please finish recording my video? I took him hiking today, so he was tired, but now he's getting his energy back. And now he's here. He's here. He's here with us. That tattoo was $300, but I think I gave him like a $50 tip because I was broke. So it was like $350 altogether. That tattoo was actually quite painful. Right here, right on the edge, like right where my bones are, and like right on my wrist and my hand. It was like a 7. It was not pleasant. It took forever because it's got so many little details. That was done at Old Traditions Tattoo here in Hemet, because that's where I live, in Hemet, California. And it was done by a guy whose Instagram username is Heavy Bigs. I got it done in March of 2018. It is so pretty though, if I do say so myself. I could be a hand model. Not really, because I don't like tattoos. Don't know my name. So, my 5th tattoo I got, I'm not gonna say the best things about this. So this tattoo I got in August of 2019. You know how on Instagram people do like repost and, well, pick a winner for stuff? Yeah, well, I won the tattoo repost thingy, and it was actually supposed to be up to a $600 tattoo, and I wanted to take advantage. So I decided I wanted an eye and a triangle, not Illuminati, so don't come for me. See, the triangle's not right side up, it's upside down, so nothing to do with that. Okay? Thanks for understanding. I wanted the eye and the triangle, and then I wanted flowers surrounding it, but I wanted to finish off my half sleeve with like completely around going in flowers. And I know that was kind of pushing the 600, but I did get this one for like 300, and it's super, super intricate. Like, there is so many little lines, so many tiny little squiggles and thingies, okay? So I was like, you know what? I think he can do it. So I told him what I wanted, and he draws it out, and then he just draws out like this, like the triangle with the 2 flowers, and I'm like, okay, maybe the other ones. A lot of people freehand things. What are you doing? A lot of people freehand like flowers and leaves and stuff like that. So I thought, like, you know what? Maybe he'll add on the flowers afterwards, because, you know, to like, gotta get in the crevices of my other tattoos. I didn't say anything, and then I was like, yeah, I like that. So he puts it on my skin. I didn't like the eyelashes and stuff, but once he was doing it, he did the eyelashes completely different than it showed on the sketch. So I thought that he was gonna do the same with the eye, like make it more realistic than it looked on paper, because normally they put like the outline on paper and then they do all the details on your skin. Well, no. So this guy, I know that he can do really good eyes, like really realistic looking eyes, like it looks like it's a fucking picture kind of eye. That's why I decided to do an eye, because I knew he could do really good ones. So I told him I wanted a realistic eye, and then he does my eye, and he's only using like black and gray, and I'm like, okay. When I like looked at it and realized that it looked fucking ugly and it looks like a anime eye, I was already on there. And that night I spent the whole night crying. It wasn't a good night. I wasn't happy. I was pretty upset. I just didn't want to keep saying stuff because it was free. I really should have though. I should have been like, you know what? I don't know if I like this. You know, it's gonna be on my skin forever. But no, I didn't say anything. So here I am with this tattoo. And also he never did the rest of the flowers. He just kind of like did that. He's like, there you go. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. And I accepted it and took a picture with him, and he's like, the giveaway winner. And I was like, and I went home and cried myself to sleep, and I cried to my mom the next day, and I just kept crying for like a whole week because it was on my skin forever. I wanted to like cut off that part of my skin. It's really not that bad, but getting it for the very first time, like seeing it on you, like knowing it's gonna be there forever is just kind of heartbreaking, to be honest. The place where I got it and the person I'm not gonna disclose, it was free, as I said, so that's the price. And the paint scale, it wasn't that bad. It was about a 4 throughout the whole thing, except like these little leaves right here getting closer to like the inside of my elbow. Those were like a 6. It wasn't that pleasant. I didn't enjoy that part, but it wasn't too bad. That took like an hour. I don't remember, to be honest. The last one that I got, my little vampire rose holding mouth thing. Yeah, I got it in September, so that wasn't too long ago. So me and my boyfriend were like obsessively watching True Blood during that time. And I've actually always liked vampires because like vampires are cool, you know? Like, I hope that you guys watched Vampire Diaries because it was a really good show. I did watch that in middle school and I like thought vampires were so fucking cool. But anyways, my vampire mouth I got because vampire teeth are super cute for some reason. I just want to be a vampire. I want to suck your blood. My little suckers. And I don't know. The rose I got because I thought it was super cute. And, oh, hello. I don't want to just get a vampire, like a vampire mouth, just like, you know, just there. Like, I needed something. So I did a rose. And this is where the other rose comes in. So I incorporated that tattoo onto my arm so that I can see it forever and ever. I am gonna add other flowers to finish this whole nakedness off, but for now, that one was $37 or $39 or something like that. I did get it on a Friday the 13th. This one was a little bit more intricate than what they wanted to do from like their flash sheets. So instead of being $31 plus a tip, it was like $39 plus a tip. I don't remember the guy's name, but I got it also at Hidden Tattoo. I'll put his username down below. I do have a card by him, but I don't remember and I don't want to mess it up, so it'll just be down below. The pain for this one was like a 5. It wasn't that bad. I know it's like crazy because it would seem that it hurt more than this one because, you know, it's like closer to my elbow. It's literally like right on my elbow, and the other one's not. Yeah, well, this one didn't hurt that much. That's all my tattoos and where I got them and how much they hurt and how much they were. And the people that did them. So that's technically what a tattoo tour consists of, right? So there you go. You're welcome. One thing, if you're gonna go get your first tattoo, as I said before, I suggest that you get something personal. Don't get something that's like for someone else or something that might change. You know, you might like the Chargers today, but then decide that you want to change teams for some fucking reason, right? Or your favorite color can be pink, and then all of a sudden you hate pink for some reason. So I would suggest getting your birthday or your mom's birthday or your dad's or your brother's, or like get your sign on you. Remember, if you're gonna get a tattoo, don't get matching tattoo with your significant other. At least not for your first one. I'm probably honestly gonna do that again at some point when I get married. Again. But this time it'll work out, you know? It will. Okay? So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. And please come back to see my other videos and my crazy puppy next time. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!